Begin standing, bearing down through all four corners of each foot, plugging your big toe, your pinky toe, the outer blade of your heel and the inner blade of your heel into the mat. Draw the arches of your feet up. One hand on your low belly, one hand on your heart. Inhale, breathe into the low belly, expand. Exhale, draw the low belly in, pelvic floor up. Inhale. Exhale, and drop your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, pelvic floor up, low belly in, press your feet into the floor. Good, now drop your body down. Let's do some body rolls. Hang your head heavy. Inhale, then exhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Notice how I'm drawing the lowest part of my belly in. So my low back will open as I slowly roll up. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, bring it back down again. Inhale. Exhale, drawing the lowest part of your belly in. Inhale as your arms come up. Exhale, bring it down. This is your last one right here. Now, get a slight bend in your knees. We're gonna do kidney hits. So like this, and then arms come out like this. Let your arms be loose. Take your eye gaze over your shoulder each time. Let this feel good. Have fun with this one. Again, rooting down through all four corners of your feet, letting those arches lift up. All right, let's get down into Malasana. This is a tough one for people. So you're here. I'd like you to eventually be here all the way, right? With your chest lifted, your butt drawn down. Put some weight in the outer blades of your feet here and here. That will help. Again, arches lifting up. And then we're just gonna rock. No matter where you're at, you can lift your butt higher, but eventually you're wanting to bring the weight into your heels. Let's break up that fascia in your feet, in the balls of your feet. Get your ankles warmed up. Hanging out in the center too, just rocking your knees back and forth here. You can even keep your heel rooted and push your knee beyond your toes to open up your ankles. Again, hands on the floor if you need more support. Good, now lift your tailbone up. And then turn your toes to one side. Inhale, open for triangle pose. Exhale, bring it down through the center. And rotate those feet. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it down through the center. Drop your head heavy here. Inhale, open. Let this feel good. Eye gaze goes towards your fingertips. Exhale, come down through center. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it down. Push your hips toward me. Stack your shoulders one on top of the other. When you exhale to open, Draw the lowest part of your belly in. Keep that bandha locked tight. Low belly in, pelvic floor up. Good, now come back through center and come to a seated position. If it's uncomfortable for you to sit on your heels, you can sit cross-legged. Let's get into our wrist. Start rolling your wrist like so. And breathe. Good, now I want you to knock on either side of your wrist. And get the back of the hands, back of the wrist, inside of your wrist. Go back to the sides and all the way around. Good, now bring your fingertips together like so. Inhale here, exhale, reach them out from your knuckles all the way to the end of your fingertips. Inhale, bring it in, touch all the fingertips together, exhale, expand. Inhale here, exhale, expand. Good. We use our digits so much in our everyday life and we rarely pause to give them this reprieve, this break. Get some synovial fluid running through your joints by opening as wide as you can. Exhale, close. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Just a couple more rolls. And then in the belly of your palm, press into, not your palm, your thumb joint. Press in and breathe as tight as you can. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then switch sides. Inhale. Exhale. Right into the meaty part of your thumb. Good, now shake your wrist out. Shake it out. All right, and then come into a position like so, Captain Morgan, okay? We're gonna work your knees or work into a position that helps open your hips and keep your knee, the joints around your knees strong. So now push your hips toward me and push your knee back. So make sure your foot's not out to the side like so, or inward facing. Get your geometrical lines set up. So from the side, it's gonna look like this. Okay, see, this is helpful for me because my knee was trailing in. Push that knee out so it's in line with your hip. And here, you're gonna come out and in. Out, inhale. Push your knee way beyond your toes and then bring it in. Inhale out. Exhale, draw it in. Now put your hand on your butt. Do you feel your butt working as you're drawing in? That's what you want. Get that glute engagement going. Inhale, push that knee way beyond your toes, and then exhale, bring it in. Watch for that knee internally rotating. Keep it externally rotated. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale, good. Now, let's go into matrix. So knees are hip distance apart. Toes can be pointed toward one another. Bring your arms out like so, close your ribs to your hips and lean back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. So no breaking in the core. Keep it tight. Try to go back as much as you can. Bear down through the front of your knees and bring it up. So quads are activated here. Your core is activated. Inhale, exhale. Try to bring your diaphragmatic breathing back in to this practice here. Inhale, like you're moving through molasses, back, 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 and then like someone's pulling you up as you come up. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Last one. Good. Captain Morgan, opposite side. So here we are in our position. And inhale out, exhale in. So take a look at yourself. You know, if you've got a mirror around you, that's the best. Make sure that you're not internally rotating that knee or pushing it outward, which I rarely see too much. You want it in line with the middle toe. And it's good to go beyond the toes. Put your hand on your butt. You want to use your glute to draw that knee back in. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. Keep that breath. Two more. Two. Last one. Good. Now come onto all fours. Let's get into the T-spine. Inhale, elbow to wrist. Exhale, twist. Let's switch sides. Palm down, inhale here. Exhale, twist. Bear down through the top of your feet. Try to keep your hips stacked right up over your knees. Inhale, exhale. And you're gonna feel different every day. I'm feeling a little bit more stiff here today. If you need to pause and hold any of these positions, please do so. Make this your workout. Get into your body. Get yourself feeling agile from this movement pattern today. Now have a seat on your butt. And we're gonna do a single leg forward fold. All right, so I want you to start here, okay? A rounded back, put your forehead on your knee. Inhale, exhale, start to draw yourself out, but keep the connection. So you might just be here, shoulders drawn away from your ears. Shoulders sitting in their back pockets, like sliding down your back. And if it feels good, go ahead and draw all the way out. Every time you exhale, you're drawing the lowest part of your belly in. Spine long. Draw your shoulders down your back. Inhale, exhale, press your forehead into your shins. And then slowly come up. Wide leg forward fold. One hand in front, one hand behind. Push yourself up like so, hands at your temples. And give me side bends here. Now, when you side bend, it's like you're coming up and around a ball. So no sinking into the side, up and around. Keep your vertebrae long. Keep that spine nice and long. Bearing down through the back of your knees, pull your quads up into your hips. Inhale, exhale. And then just continue on. Each movement gets a breath. So inhale, exhale to squeeze. Now I'd like you to add on bearing down through the back of your knees. Push down, right? Instead of like lifting up, try to push down. Inhale down, exhale up. It doesn't matter if you're here or you're more flexible than me, it doesn't matter. You're just working that hip mobility, working on engaging your transverse abdominals here, keeping your spine long. Good. Inhale, exhale, bring your opposite leg in, like inside your thigh. Now rotate your sternum toward your knee, bend your leg, and grab hold of the bottom of your foot. Now you can stay here, forehead to your knee. Maintain this connection, maintain this bind. Inhale, exhale, draw the lowest part of your belly in. That'll help open your lower back. And then you can slide out as low as you can go, drawing your elbows back toward your body, continually drawing your shoulders away from your ears. Keeping your breath nice and long. Inhale to the low belly, exhale, draw the lowest part of your belly in. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, lie down on your back, feet hip distance apart. And then we're gonna do spinal rolls. So tuck your tailbone under, remove my clip. And exhale, lift your hips up. And then roll down one vertebrae at a time. Articulate this movement. Eye gazes down through center chest line. Inhale, exhale, tuck that tailbone under and lift one vertebrae at a time. And you're gonna practice what we were practicing at the beginning here, bearing down through all four corners of each foot. Drawing the arches of your feet upward and feeling how that helps you engage your inner thighs. Good. Now, bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a big hug. So it is that I want you to be glued together. Inner thighs, inside of the knees, ankles. All right, so don't cross your ankles here. And then try to grab hold of either one of your elbows. If you can't do that, this is okay. Grabbing hold of your forearms or even your fingers, okay? So eventually you're gonna get your elbows and you're gonna drive your shoulders back into the mat. Eye gaze is down through center chest line. So cervical spine is long. You're using the strength of your biceps to draw your knees closer into your chest, while you simultaneously try to push your sacrum back into the mat, hollowing out your low belly, and breathing here. Inhale into the low belly. Exhale, draw the low belly up, pelvic floor in. Try to get your sacrum pressed back into the mat. You're gonna feel a pinch in your hips. That's what you're going for. Good, now let that go. Shavasana. Palms up toward the ceiling. Shoulders drawn away from your ears. Relax. Every time you exhale, let even more muscles go. And feel the weight of your body sink into the mat. And if you'd like to stay here in Shavasana, please do. Continuing to sink into your mat and continuing to scan the body and relax wherever you need to let tension go. But if you're ready, roll on to one side and pause there. And then slowly come into a seated position. And that concludes our mobility for the day. I hope that this sequence allows you to move with ease throughout the rest of your day. I'll see you next time.